Hi guys, it's Jackie. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on here, and I'm trying to find out what the hell I'm doing. I am. Mm-hmm. Image file, stop screen, invite guest. I don't know how to get the man below me off of here. Alrighty, what the heck, guys? What the heck? Uh-huh. Oh, uh-huh. I did it last night. Oh, it's shared. I'm sorry. All right, I started playing this maybe a couple months ago on my other screen name, and you gotta advance a little bit. It's stupid. I know it's a stupid game, but okay, here comes somebody. Ooh la la, this place is swanky. I think that's her sister. And you click down here. It's only missing one thing: customers. You get your first client here. I'm dying for a new dress. Maybe something very feminine in red. I've got you covered. Let's check out my catalogs. Okay, then we style her. I remember the beginning of this. Excuse me, I had no clue what I was doing. Okay, then we're gonna style her in DS. Huh. But we could do this. Okay, alrighty. There we go. We're gonna break the rules, and you gotta put shoes on them. Oh my goodness. And you can use any shoe you want, really. Uh, okay, I have to wait till mission 6 to get this. 16. I've got them all in the other on the other name. It's like, oh my god, please give me more. Oh wow. Huh, okay. What we gonna put on her feet? Let's put this on. Okay. Alrighty. Hmm. No, that no. Okay. Ugh, I love this. Can anyone even resist me right now? Yeah, I could. Just call me your fairy god sister. Okay. You know what? I'm going to mention you to my friend Zoe. Can you spell her too? Recommend me to everyone. I need to get my business up and running. Mhm. We unlocked Cass. Alrighty. I can wait till her phone rings. Oh, there her phone's ringing. Oh, hang out. I learned this. Uh-huh. I think I need to click on that to add it. I think. Alright. Okay, we got that. Ma'am, answer your phone. Oh, okay. I'm so impatient with this. Hey there, I'm Zoe. It's Nikki's friend. She said you're you're a lifesaver. I think you can probably read this for yourself. Uh-huh. I just want to blossom Steve's annoying work. Yes, I can absolutely understand that. Looking for a top that's hot but still casual. Okay, no problem. So I'll take care of you. Alrighty. Style her. Alright. Freestyle. And she wants a shirt. Uh-huh. Now, it's not giving me any clues here. Eh. As we get further into the game, they'll give you clues right here. What emblem you're looking for. Okay. Clubbing. Well, let's put this on her, I guess. And do we want, what do we, okay, we pressed, oh, jeez. Sorry, guys, I'm a little tired here. It's been a day. What skirt does she want, or do we want to go with pants? high waters, I swear, high waters. Oh, good. These are available already. Awesome sauce. Okay. Now we go to shoes. She's going clubbing, so I don't think, well, we can't go very far. I don't think we want these. Uh, when do we get to the makeup and jewelry? Here we go. Now we got the earrings. Oh, they're all open except for the last one on there. What would you put on her? Oh, there's no necklaces with silver, sadly. There is, but it's kind of gaudy. Alrighty. No earrings. Do we want a necklace? Uh, we'll go with this. She's going clubbing. Alrighty. Oh, it took me a long time to get to that one. Shoe doggies. Does she want a purse? No, does she want a bracelet? We're going to give her a bracelet. Yes, we are. And does she want a bag? Huh. I never really bothered with these in the beginning. Now she doesn't need a bag. What good, what good, what good? Ring, okay. So many options. Uh, we'll go here. Pick up, pick up. Well, she want her hair done. Hi, great to meet you. Can't wait to see what you picked out for me. Give her a try and let me know what you think. One moment. Well, she like that. I feel like a new woman. Do you think I should wear my hair differently for the audition too? Absolutely, ma'am. Your hair looks. No, it doesn't. You'll know that it is one when you see it. Mhm. She only mentioned hair. Okay. In the beginning, I was doing everything, but she only mentioned hair. So, what kind of hair does she want for an audition? Hmm. That's what she has on currently. Do we do the no? The hides her earrings. She's got kind of a flat head. Maybe it's a Ariel one. Maybe that's one. Okay. She didn't mention lipstick, but there's lipstick there. Okay. She didn't mention nails, so we're not going to mess with nails. And that takes a moment. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'll stick with my usual, actually. Wow. Okay. Wow. Never had that happen. Huh. All right. Well, there you go, ma'am. Do. Goodness gracious. I guess I'm tired. I'm so happy. Well, you want it done, bitch. Alrighty. I'm rating you 5 stars. That's parts as good as mine. Okay. She must be really tall. Mhm. We unlock Savage. Oh boy. On the phone we're ringing. I don't know if you could hear the other one I got going. I got DT and he has Mark the Shark on as a guest. All right. All righty. This is Amy. Oopsie do. I saw a fashion blog about your styling showroom. She has a date with this guy. But we've known each other for a long time. He's always seems he's always seen me as a tomboy. I want to knock him off his feet with a dress that says, I am woman, heal me, roar. That's just the thing. Alrighty. Uh-huh. Her dress. She's got the purple hair, doesn't she, I think? We're going to go with the purple dress. Okay. And only problem is there's not many. There's only one pair of purple shoes, and they don't match that, and we don't have it yet. Alrighty, we'll go with what? We're probably going to put her in gold. I prefer the gold over the silver. No heck, let's just put her needs. No. Any earrings? Well, hmm, let's go with these Hulkers. Pick up, pick up. Yes, be so excited to be part of the man kick. Okay. Mhm. You think I should put on some makeup? Oh, Huggies. Maybe. Now you can also check no need, you're good. But show you the makeup. Alrighty. There's not really anything that okay, that wasn't too hard. Blank bitch. No, that's the red one. That's the green, I think. No. No, that looks purple, doesn't it? Okay. And we can change her hairstyle, her hair color, her eye color, and lippy stick. Okay, let's put different hair on her. Let's give, um, I like that style. I do. Lipstick. There's nothing really purple in here, but no, 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 no. That's like a burgundy, isn't it? Hmm. I don't know what she had on naturally. Excuse me, originally. Oh, excuse me, dang it. I will try that one. Mhm. No, she didn't mention her nails. We're not going to do nails. Unless that's considered makeup. It's not really me. Righties. Yeah, this isn't really me either. Uh, we're gonna save the eyeshadow. We're gonna go with that hairstyle. Okay. Yeah. You look beautiful. Wait, why is Amy Jones saying that? I don't know. Woot. So excited about my dress and my date, of course. I'll enjoy them both. Continue. This is just something to play while I listen to something else. There's what's through my entire closet. Oh my god. I'm in the pink mood and I apparently don't own pink. Wow. Mood on like that tomorrow. I gotcha. Okay. Mhm. She wants a new look. Does she want a dress or does she want a shirt? And we're gonna find out. Hmm Hmm. Mhm. Hmm. She wants pink shirts. Do we have any coats available? Yeah. We'll put her in a dress. Okay. Shoesies. We'll go with those. Earrings. We'll go with a pink. Oh, actually, we'll put these. Hmm. Yeah. Shit. Forgot the necklace. Oh well. She was fine. Yeah, following your top son Zoe in a selfie. Good work. Thank you. All thanks to you. And I got your pink. No. Oh. I think I should go in all pink lips, maybe hair. Oh, there's a hint. Okay. My God, let's hurry up. This isn't a click, 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 click. All right, you know what? We're gonna give you pink eyes. We are. You got the pink eye. If you won't like it. Okay. Let's go with a pink hair. Hmm. What style do we want though? Hmm. This one here has come up and I cannot stand that style. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Mhm, 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 mhm. She's looking like a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Mhm, mhm, mhm. I don't know if she's gonna like it or not. That covers the earrings. Nah, she got a flat head, but okay. And she wants a pink lippy stick. Okay, we'll try it. She may not like it. She didn't say nails, but we're gonna do nails. I don't know. Nor do I, madam, nor do I. Let me think again. Let me make sure that you guys can see what's going on. You can. Okay. All right. Nobody's in here. Oh, show comments on stage. That would be cool. Hmm. And you. Hmm. Hmm. Well, this may have screwed things up. I don't know. Oh, no, 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 no. I put no payments in, but thank you. Thank you for asking. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to put her on regular eyeshadow. Not the green. No, not the green. It's a little bit too flashy dashy. Mm, let's just go with this one. Mm, oh, what the heck? You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Ouch. Oh, let's go with these nails. How if we take these off? We can't take these off. Okay. We'll do that. Okay, ma'am. Great luck. You got skills. You're gonna style the endless crowd in no time. Yeah, 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 yeah. And on the miracle worker, my date went really well. So well he wants to take me up for 2 week anniversary. It's a modern upscale restaurant. I need a new skirt and stunning shoes in silver. Okay, a new skirt. Hmm. I like that freestyle stuff. No, no. And that's the kind. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, we'll go with that. What can we match with that, guys? There we go. Oh shit, silver shoes. Yeah, three skates. Hmm. Hey, excuse me. Mm. There, that had silver in it. I think. I don't know. Heels, silver. Earrings, and that's silver. To go for black and the red. Okay. Mhm. Is my makeup okay? Let's have a look. We're gonna put those eyes on you. I think those are what you had on. Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. We can get her some red lippy stick. I don't know. Okay. Nails, we'll go with those. I'm gorgeous. Thank you so much. Okay. I, looks like okay. Mm-hmm. Upwards unlocked. Okay. What the fucking fuck? Why you ant? Why you ant? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. I don't know. Ah, I can change her up. We can change her up. Close it. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Well, maybe I can't dress her. Okay. All right. When I figured that out, I was like, yay! She get out the white shirt. And, oh, here we go. Rita Hart. Oh, Lord have mercy. That hair. Woo. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Edgy and unforgettable skirt. Hmm. She wants a skirt of Angie. Okay, we'll put her in kind of edgy. Oh, let me see. It says any skirt. Uh-huh. We're making progress. Oopsie, what am I doing with dresses? Hmm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mark the Shark looks nothing like I thought he would. We'll go with this. That's kind of edgy. Shoozy woozies. Mhm. Hell, should we go with these? I don't know. Let's try. Okay. She's a YouTuber. We'll go with these earrings. And oh, pick up. Sorry. Oh no. Yes. Yes, please. A new hairstyle, please. Yes. Yes. New hair. New hair. That's edgy. Mm-hmm. We're gonna leave our nails like they are. That's sick. Mm-hmm. Ring a ding a ding. There we go. And we're there's a way to change your shop around. The old boyfriend is taking me on a romantic picnic tonight. Hmm. I want to want something super soft and fun. And it says, sweep me off my feet. I definitely need a loose skirt. And I like a pink blouse. I don't know if there's any pink blouses. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, there we go. And a loose skirt. Okay. Well, that would be loose. Hmm. one moment. Need to see what we're doing here. I think he did help her walk down the path. Hmm. Okay, we're back. Hmm. Mhm. Mm. Well, I guess we'll do that. Jeez. Which one did they take? Oh, the whole house. Mm. Mm. Shoes, get your shoes. Oh boy, I don't know if you don't like this, but okay. Earrings. Let's go with blah, blah, gold. Can we have shades yet? Not the good ones. Okay. No, I'll mind. Necklace. Mm. Mhm. You have images in the house? Ooh. Huh. Let's try that for a little bit of fun. Oh, damn, that's inside Nancy's house. Oh, wow. Hmm. Anyhow, let's switch over to here. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you too can see inside Nancy's. Alrighty. At the top is Drunk Turkey, and down below him is Mark the Shark.
Bookshelf here. That's that bookshelf. And so, but right
Back
here,
up
see
with
the
you.
book. Door would lead into the garage. Real quick. Garage. It would have been open though. That's the, and I have images of the house. I just don't have them all in order.
I've never seen the
So
inside.
that's the back area.
It's like
So
your
this is where
bedroom.
the back door was open. It would have been open back here, I
Huh.
believe. And this is to the garage right here.
That's odd.
Can you go back to that one real quick, please? Yes, sir. So this door would lead into the garage. This one right here. I believe this is the one that leads into the garage. Oh wow! So it just goes straight into your dining room. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, and then I believe that's the front door. And you see this?
Mm.
You see the bookshelf here? That's that bookshelf. And so right here where Miss Guthrie is sitting, going past to her right behind Savannah, is where
Mm-hmm.
her bedroom is. So at this
Hmm.
point here is where the suspect decided to either change his mind because you either go to the left to go out the back door, or you go to the right to go out the front door. And as you can see, right here to the front door is pretty close. It's a lot
Hmm.
further.
Let's
Plus,
back
you have to
that
go
for a moment.
around, and the front door is pretty close.
Mm. Oh, fart knuckles. Go.
Go to the right to go out the front door. And as you can see, right here to the front door is pretty.
Hmm. That's the front door. Hmm. What is it? Hmm. Because I think the house is a little bit longer than that. Because that wall makes it look like, oh, yep, that's right there at the front door. I don't know if I'm going to agree with that one, sir. Hmm. Hmm. I'm studying this. I'm making sure I'm also on there as well. Oh, shit, guys. I'm sorry. Hangy ho. I haven't shown you nothing. Doggy gone it. Oh, wait, maybe I am. Okay, yay, phew. All right, Jesus. That just does not look like. Mm-mm. Right there is the front door. No. Because that looks like where the wall ends is right there at the door. I am not seeing that. Okay. Let's continue.
Close. It's a lot further. Plus, you have to go around and outside. Once you get out, you have to then go around and then around.
If that is the entry that or this even, either way, there's another room there, so that cannot be the front door. I'm sorry, sir. Dang it, he's going to make me look through pictures now, isn't he?
Here and then outside to the driveway. I think it was mainly because of the mobility aspect. I think he underestimated that. Maybe perhaps she had some sort of medical episode and he had to now drag or carry her out, and it was just much closer, a much closer area to go to the right versus to the left. And so and then you have the blood trail going down. And as you can see, I mean, I don't know how accurate these blood drops are, but if they are, you see a bunch here, a bunch here at the bottom step, and a little bit on the. That tells me that this guy went down very slow right here and allowed more drops to accumulate. Now, could that be because he was carrying her? Possibly. I would have thought more so that he's more than likely walking her at this point as well. But again, this was sent to me. Somebody that was from oh my gosh, you're gonna kill me. Alina Smith from Crime Scene Collective, and she was actually out on the scene as well.
Oh yeah, I've seen her out there.
Yeah, so she was out there and she kind of documented where the blood drops were.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, and check it out. It's all on the left side of the sidewalk too.
On the left side. Wow, look at that. So you think? Oh, so that would go to that theory that he is a left-hander because he's holding her.
Yep.
On that side.
Yep. And then you also have, this is the room where this area back here. There's a door there. I believe her bedroom is this one right here, going to the left. And so that's the path that he would have had to have taken to get out. And this is the one to the backyard. And so
look at the pictures. If you go back to the night one, look how dark it is on the outside. Yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah, that is pretty dark. That is dark.
No lights.
That's wild how dark it is out there.
So wild. I'm trying to share my screen with you, but for to show you some drone footage. It's just it's
not good drone
letting me. This is my first time. Oh, is it?
Yeah, I see.
There we go.
All right, you ready? I can bring it up now.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Holy smoke, it's dark.
And this is with the sheriff's being out there.
Who's Richard? No,
my computer's lagging.
Yeah, it looks frozen on this end.
Okay, yeah, it's frozen. Okay, it's resetting right now. So I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to close some windows down. I have like so many windows open.
I hear you, man. That's probably what kind of got mine to go crazy, to be honest with you. I was going through too many windows.
Yeah, then it like refreshes and. All right, so it's gonna.
Oh no! I think he's paused out.
Stoop. I think so.
There wasn't blood past the first step. I think I got pictures of blood here. Past the first step.
Take it.
Oh, you're kind of breaking up there, Mark.
Mark.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
It was just too much for the computer. Let me share that again. I'll do a small window. There we go. That's better.
There it is.
So this is drone footage of when I was out there. This was early on when the sheriffs were there, parked 24/7. One would be there for 6 to 7 hours or something like that. I mean, a good amount of time. Then one would come to relieve that officer, and without skipping a beat, there was always a sheriff there. But look how dark this is. And this is the next door. This is Nancy's neighbor, right? And look what's in between. I mean, there's just nothing in between in terms of light. And these lights were bright. The sheriff's ones, they were bright. Yeah. And so it was still dark because there's brush and there's cacti around the homes. So that also blocked the light too. So you can only imagine what that would be during the night, just having like that bite light what that guy is. And so that's another point too, is that this guy knew exactly where he was. He was comfortable. He knew there was a step. There's a step right there. I didn't know there was a step in that porch until I took that drone out and I zoomed in. And there's like a little step. I mean, I would have I would have tripped over that. Anybody would have tripped over that. And the fact that he knew it was there, and it looked like he knew it was there, led me to believe that he was there. He's been there. He's been in and out of that home and knew exactly where he was.
Well, I could tell.
Yeah, I definitely think that the guy has done a lot of. Yeah, at the very minimum, I think he's been there before multiple times. Probably cased out the spot, and I think that law enforcement struggle with where he went. To be honest with you, I think they. I don't think they know where he went. But here's I know that somebody in the folks in the live chat were saying that they didn't see
that damn mat
past the first trail. This is further down the road or down the area, and you can see what the blood is. And so, yeah, it did progress past the first couple of steps and down. But this is the a very close up of what looks like mist to us, mixed with the blood dripping. And the only thing that I see that looks like an impression of something is right here. And I think that looks like it could be an impression of a small part of a shoe print. I just find it weird that it didn't leave its impression on either side of these two drops. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point.
And so
it looks fresher than
I don't know,
the dots.
Yeah, it's so bizarre, right? Because you have those drops, you have that, that could be a shoe print.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, this whole area here just mind boggles me. Like, it just throws me off. I mean, the whole thing throws me off. But this, I don't know how this unfolded. This whole scene right here. I mean, she must have been terrified. Didn't know where she was going. It's dark, bleeding.
I agree.
I mean, right there. Why aren't there footsteps in the blood of walking? Was she behind him, do you think? Was he like pulling her? I don't know. Maybe he had the bite light on and he could see the blood and he was trying to avoid it. Don't know. They never picked up that damn mat at the door. Never did. There was stuff on there, guys. There was stuff on there.
And what that also tells me is I believe that she was obviously still alive at this point. How much longer?
Blood.
Couldn't completely, I don't know.
Yeah, there were some people saying that there were reports that there was still oxygen in some of the blood, and that's what determines if you're alive or not. But yeah, how long after that, right? It's a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely is. I'll pull up real quick. I'm gonna pull it up. The experiment that I had a real CSI investigator do. Mm-hmm. I know that some people think that it potentially could be faked. My CSI investigator friend doesn't believe.
Strap where? Reading this one here. Yep. Do you see the blood spot by the mat? And there's a strap on top of it. Or the wheat, whatever flour. Why would that be on top of the blood? Someone in JLR. Someone in JR is Chad today. Had pictures of that and. Lord. Let's look back for the. Alright, what do we do? What do we do?
Believe that they are fake. I think
back it up.
You're alive or not. But
a strap
determines if you're alive or not. But yeah, how long after that, right? It's
where are we seeing a strap, guys? Maybe here? Let's play it, see.
It's a mystery.
It definitely is. I'll pull up real quick. I'm gonna pull it up. The experiment that I had a real CSI investigator do.
Mm-hmm.
I know that some people think that it potentially.
Okay. Blood spot by the mat, and there's the strap on top of it. Or okay, the piece of okay, I think that's what we saw. Alrighty. Huh.
Could be faked. My CSI investigator friend doesn't believe that they are faked. He thinks that it's legit. Let me pull up some of the stuff that he has sent me.
2 hours, guys. 2 hours.
And then I have another one from the blood when I was there, as well. A drone footage whenever if you want to share it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this is the Guthrie crime scene to the right. This is what aspirated blood looks like. Expirated blood, I'm sorry. And he made it so that you can see the bubbles in it. And it's a different color. We did that on purpose, so that way it wouldn't be too gory for people.
Mm.
But the same very consistent pattern. And then, in this scenario here, what he was trying to show is because a lot of people were thinking that maybe perhaps she had just been standing there and just bleeding in the same spot. Because when you have somebody bleeding in the same spot, let me see if it shows. You'll have these little dots that kind of stick around. But what you would also see is these spots like here where you have blood drops on top of blood drops. Mm-hmm. And we don't see that in that image. There's solid drops here, a solid drop there. There's no overlapping of blood drops that would have resulted in, if all those little minor, little spots.
The fact that the family didn't mention the blood makes me believe they knew it was there before the incident. IMO, in their opinion. I really do not think that family had anything to do with it. I don't. I just can't. Yeah, I know that Tommaso looks kind of spooky, especially when he's coming out from behind the house. That was, I swear that he was in a mask. I swear he was. Or somebody's wearing a mask of him, but there's no Tommaso masks that I could find. I don't know. It's so weird, this whole dang story. And why did that guy call him and ask for the ransom, text him? What the hell? I can see why people think that it could be Tommaso and maybe Annie. I don't know, but I just hope it's not the family.
If that was just like, so when the blood drop hits the ground, what's going to happen is it's going to splash, small. Mm-hmm. And that's what creates these little dots as well. But for the amount of dots here on the right, for that to have occurred, we would expect to see multiple drops like this, where you had blood drops on top of blood drops. and we're not. I don't see that. Do you see it?
No, I mean it looks.
It's like you can count which drops are which drops, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean it just looks, for better lack of a word, perfectly
Deposited.
there.
Yeah.
And that, yeah, I'm making the connection now. This is good. I mean, that's why I like your insights. It's, if she was bound, that would make more sense, right? If she's bound with her arms behind, or even forward, and she's not able to cover her mouth because she's bound, she's just going to go forward with it, and he's just going to grab her. You know how, like, when they grab a suspect, by the handcuffs.
Yeah.
That makes, that makes more sense. Wow.
And there's no hand. I mean, even if
I don't think that he carried her over his shoulder. There'd be blood on his butt, and it wouldn't have reached the ground so perfectly. That's just my thought. Okay. All right, let me finish reading it. I think the perp carried her out over her shoulder, stepped back from the heavy door, closing it. If in front of him, there would be more shoe prints. Oh, okay. Oh,
like,
I heard that nature.
let's just say she's that close to the ground and she's coughing, you would expect her hand to be on the ground. Now, one of the things that Steve did is he made a representation of what you would see if there was a handprint on the ground, and we don't see this handprint on the ground. And then he also covers an area like this with the print, and then throws blood around it so that you can see the void of where the hand would be. We don't see a void, so it's not like her hand's on the ground and she's coughing over it. You know what I mean? You would see like an outline,
right,
of said blood. Now, could it have been planted? He doesn't believe so. If there's the big case is, the big truth is going to be as if there's mucus in it. If there is, then it's highly unlikely that it was planted. If there's not,
that's a good question.
Then maybe. But what would be the point of planting blood?
Where's the picture?
Outside of creating fear?
Unless they don't want to.
Right, that's another point. That's what throws me off, is if it was staged, that would make sense. It would be for fear. I mean, blood. You look at blood, and everybody's squeamish about it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Is he the short that you had on, and he was showing the glove?
Yeah,
and how the glove was. That's Steve. Okay, that was a good point too. That video was good. You guys have a chance to check out that video, and where he has that it's like a more high-end grade latex glove.
And the crazy thing about it is, like, so he wore it during that podcast. So that was a short. We had a full podcast. He wore it for about 40 minutes, and then I was like, "All right, man. 40 minutes have been through. How sweaty are your hands?" And he's like, "Man, they're extremely sweaty." And that was about the amount of time that we know for a fact that this guy was on scene, because that's the time frame from when the camera goes off. Now he was there before that. I can guarantee you that. We have video of him walking around, and then to the time where the pacemaker lost signal from her device, meaning that she had left the area. So we can assume that he went with her, right? So that was about 40 minutes. I was like, man, how is this guy in gloves that long period of time and not like sweating everywhere? And so that's why I was like, I wonder if he went back and he cleaned up. He was there long enough to do so.
They were saying that he was there for about 40 minutes, 41 minutes or something, 42 minutes. Very specific time, 42 minutes.
Well, that's the time that the doorbell disconnects, and the time that Nancy Guthrie's, pacemaker disconnects from the device. Now,
here's that video.
Yeah, he was there before then. And how long was he there before the phone disconnects?
Wait, water went down the wrong pipe?
I'm not sure. That's the real question. I see you're going to share something. You want me to pull that up?
Yeah, please. Since we're talking about the blood. So the blood was still there. I was surprised it was still there when I was there.
Yeah.
I mean, surprised. And so So again, this is drone footage, and the mat was still there. I mean, it's the same mat because there's still brush there.
Yeah, that's wild that wasn't collected. Like Steve, again, he's a crime scene investigator. He's like, I would have taken the tiles out of the ground.
Yes.
Because I mean, first and foremost, the guy stepped on that. The stuff that he can transfer is insane. He would have had to have stepped in, from his house into his vehicle and from his vehicle into here. All of the stuff that he could have traced on there. The fact that they haven't taken the mat was crazy. And and having Steve on the show, he said, hey, they didn't do a lift test either, because if they did, there wouldn't be debris still on the mat. You go in there and you get a tape and you pick up stuff. And that wasn't there.
Yeah, they should have taken the tiles, the mat. Because I mean, I've worn those mechanic gloves, and you sweat big time. You sweat within minutes. So if you're there for a while and you're messing with the camera, I mean, imagine the sweat that could have been on that mat. Or from the saliva from him biting the bite light. Some missteps.
Yeah, the bite light, that should tell you right then and there. He has to take it in and out. That saliva getting on his hand, he's touching things. That's what made me wonder if he cleaned up the scene. If he secured her in her vehicle. It's not like, especially if she was incapacitated, she's not going to be running or screaming anywhere. Nobody knows about this going on. If he's there for that long period of time, law enforcement aren't showing up. Would that make him confident to feel that he could go out there and clean up the area? Spray some Lysol or some of that nature? I think so.
It wasn't cleaned up, though.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just my screen's just. So that to that point of that reminds me of when I was out there. You're saying cleaning. This guy looks really clean.
No.
In the porch video, he looks really clean. And so when I was out there, I was looking at entry exit points, and I was doing some searches out there as well. And your clothing, your hair, your arms, everything, it gets stuck in some of those branches, even if you're very careful. And the more and more I see the porch guy video, the more and more I believe that he did not go through any of these entry exit points through the washes or any other place. I believe that he just came through the front, came through the side. He looks way too clean, way too I don't know, just way too comfortable, and no rips. The gloves are still intact to be going through these washes, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I think that this is his initial approach. I don't know what time it is. I don't think that he I don't think in that moment is when he that he's what's what I'm looking for. I don't think that's the moment that he disconnects the camera. I think he's there for a little bit. And one of the reasons why, let me pull this up, is can you see my screen?
Yeah,
I can see you. I don't know, my camera's glitching out or something.
So we have this here, right, where we have the suspect out here in the back.
Yeah.
Now,
or not.
I know some folks think that this may have been a different night. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. I tend to believe that it probably isn't. I know some folks think that maybe this is January 11th, which would be, about 3 weeks before the crime had occurred. Around that time, days are getting longer. February's approaching. I just think that some of these plants, the sun positioning 3 weeks later is probably a little bit different. I feel that the plants would have moved a little bit. Some of the things, and nothing has moved. We have them overlaid on top of each other. and everything is exactly the same.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, including the lights in the background and stuff. Which, if this is another night and those lights are there, exactly the same place, that's most likely not a car. I know some people were thinking maybe it was a car. If that was 2 different nights, those lights, those reflections, which is what Steve thought they were, those wouldn't be in the exact same spot. There's no way he would have parked exactly in the same spot. So if that is his vehicle, then this is another, in my opinion, indication that this was the same night. I know a lot of people say, well, it was darker, or the light and stuff like that. My thought process is, and I'll show you right here. Where is it at? Right here. So you see that flash that just occurred? Let me move this back a little bit. You're gonna see it right here. Flash. Mm-hmm. That flash that occurs is when the camera is picking up motion for the first time. Now, as you can see, this suspect is way back here when the camera's picking up motion. We look at the image of the guy here. He's way over here. He's right up in front. What I thought when I saw this picture, though, was that this suspect was coming from the right side, coming from where Nancy's bedroom is. Mm-hmm. And so I just thought maybe perhaps he went over there. If he's jumping a fence to go see her sliding back door, he's perhaps taking the gun off of the front of his pouch. He's definitely wearing the same sweater. You can see the black line across the chest that's on there. The lights in the background, everything matches up. He's not wearing the gun. He doesn't have the backpack. So from the time that he approaches to the time that this image is taken, and maybe perhaps this was the first one. Maybe he went to the side, walked up to the front just to check things out, then went back and got his backpack and his gun, and then came back. I mean, quite possible. Maybe it's a difference of a couple of hours or 30 minutes or a few minutes. I have no idea. But, I thought that he was coming from the right side, and this was the moment perhaps the motion detector is kicking on and that it looks darker because this is the moment that it's adjusting. What do you think?
That's a good point. Yeah, I've always wondered what that was, that like bright and that flash, and people were saying that maybe it's like a bite light where he has it in his mouth and he's biting down on it. Because I did slow the video down too, like you were slowing that down, and you can see flashes in his mouth. And we were looking at what causes that. Yeah, but
thank you, Mark.
I'm trying to share a video of this during the day because I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my camera.
Yeah, probably.
No problem.
I'm trying to. Let's see. I want to share a drone video of the porch area. Let me see right here. Let me just bring it up. Give me 1 second.
Yes, holding a
media
right hand.
And it's like drone footage of the front of that area during the day, and you'll see that there's like a house to the right as well. And that house. Let me see 1 second.
The backpack and gun are in the picture. Look to the right.
All right, that's right. Oh my goodness! I know I did label it. Hold on 1 second. I don't know. I can't find it. Sorry. Yeah.
I know some folks are saying that he might be wearing 2 different types of shoes. I don't think so. I'm looking at the shoes from him walking up. Those look exactly the same, even the little black line on the inside of the shoe that I'm looking at. Yeah, let me pull this up real quick.
Oh, that's interesting. Two different shoe sizes or 2 different.
Some folks are saying that, I guess, because you can see his little black, image here. Now, here from this distance, it's super pixel. You can see his little black up real quick on the inside of the shoe that I'm looking at.
Real quick.
Yeah, let me pull this up real quick.
Oh, that's interesting. Two different.
I don't see him holding a backpack in his right hand. Hmm. That guy just said he didn't have a backpack on that solo, which is this one, but he's holding it in his right hand dangling down. Hey, we're gonna look that up. Hmm. Solo porch. DY. At Nancy Guthrie's porch. Okay. Gonna look at images. No, I don't have you on here yet. Hey ho, hey ho. Damn, why can't I just find one still of him? There we are. We're gonna click on God Bless America. Hey do. Say email. No, we're good. We're good. We got some good stills though. Okay, here we go. Yes, I am showing it. Yay! Okay. That was a dang picture. There it is. I see nothing hanging here. Do you? Nothing. Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit. Oh, well, that might kind of wackadoodle. Where the hell to go? Where to go, George? Where to go? There it is. I don't see a thing dangling. Huh. I'd take it to ChatGTP, but you get too damn long with it. Too long-winded. Oh, I think we've got it. Okay, we got it. Yeah, get it back down to size. Alrighty. Let's take us back over here. Okay, let's continue on.
Different shoe sizes or two different.
Some folks are saying that I guess because you can see his little black, image here. Now here from this distance, it's super pixelated, and so it's going to be kind of hard to determine what that is.
Oh, they said,
but you got the black line there, and then as he approaches, watch. Let me find that.
I think it was 2 different nights because they had a full moon the night that she was abducted.
You can see right here where it's there and right there.
And the guy that doesn't have the stuff on, it was darker.
And so yeah, I see the black part of the shoe. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing things wrong.
Yeah, that's what maybe long or news sources were saying that. Yeah, it could have been.
It could be, and like I said, I'm not. It's not a hill that I'm willing to die on. You know what I'm saying?
I meant for January 11th to what was it? January.
Well, I know that January 11th has been brought up a lot. Why? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. I think even Savannah Guthrie had mentioned January 11th as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's possible. But and it very well could be 2 different times. I just think that if it is 2 different times, this man wearing the same hoodie, the same sweatshirt, the same pants, the same mask. I mean, multiple times on multiple days. The likelihood of that person bringing in a lot of DNA into that house is extremely high.
Oh, and wow, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And so that's the part that just kind of says, all right. I mean, it could be. I'm not denying that it can. But it's just, if you're...
Let's take it back here. Share this instead. Okay. Are we on here? Yes, we are. All right. Get the picture. Is that the backpack there? Huh. Oh, damn. Where else can I find pictures of this without the guy standing there? Da 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 da. Hang you. Hang you down. Hmm. Trying to find one. Never mind. That yucca plant is in a planter. Well, shit. Look at this one. Yeah, it's in a. Yep. Dang it. Okay. That wasn't a backpack. What am I showing, guys? What am I showing? Okay. Yeah, that's. I'll show it. Oh, dear. Share this tab instead. Okay. Yeah, that's. Looking at that. That is definitely a planter the yucca plant is in. I'm going to say. Damn, that was a good call, though. Huh. There's another one. I was going to say, there's one. That's the one I showed you. Goodness. Oh, if we could see this. But if they had it further down. But they'd not. But they might. Okay, there's kind of. Huh. Dang it. I swear something new pops up every day I have to look at. I am invested in this case. I am. It's sad. I don't see it there, but there's a rock there too. The day this video came out, my internet went out and I had to look at it on my phone. It was so damn scary. It's like, yeah, no. Let's see what this is. Somebody was saying they could see a face up in here. Okay, alrighty. They got good eyes, I guess. Because I sure couldn't find it. Can we roll that back, please? I think that he really. No, we don't. Okay, anyhow. Oh, damn it. I can't catch it. Doggone it. For bird's sake. No. Shit. I really think it was a bite light he was using to see the step. I really do. When I went to my former boyfriend's house, I didn't know he had a step on his porch. Yeah, the fudge went flying. It did. All right. Back to here. There we go. All right. Let's hear the gentleman talk.
Wearing the same stuff like that, the likelihood of you contaminating the scene with your DNA because you're taking this on and off, wearing it at night, sweating through it, etc. You're really bringing a risk, and I would expect to find more DNA.
And then when you lined up the picture too with the plants and everything else like that, that was like perfectly aligned.
Yeah, and I just feel that you know what, maybe they are on to something though. Let me see this real quick. Yeah, so folks were mentioning that maybe perhaps the backpack was in that image. I was trying to do a screen grab because there's something right here where the play sign is that comes out that looks like a rock, but in the image, let me pull this.
If I only got a little bit further, huh?
Is that same rock back there? It could be. I know some folks were saying that the backpack, maybe that's the backpack.
No, it's not.
Maybe he has it to the side somewhere.
Nope.
I don't see it, but it's possible. It's
I don't see
possible.
it either. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. Here, I can't find that other video, but I can share this one. This one of the side garage.
Okay.
Let me share my screen.
1 hour, 40 minutes. Hey.
Screen share.
So glad I ate some Nutella tonight. I was taking a chance. Is it going to knock me out or am I going to be awake? So far, we're awake.
Like the side garage right here.
Pull that up.
Okay.
You see, I think that's where the initial plan was, to park back here. You know, I had Alina Smith on. She said that from the street looking at the front door, even though there's like some brush there, it really doesn't obscure the you can still see the front of her house from the street. Is that correct? Do you get the same feeling?
During the day, yeah, you can see the house if you're really looking at it, but if you're not, if you're just driving by, I mean, it's well hidden. I mean, it's got a lot of privacy, and especially during the night. I mean, during the night you can't see anything, nothing.
That's wild.
But yeah, but from the street, from the night, you can't see anything. From the daytime, yeah, you can come up, and then the driveway, you can see up the driveway, and then when you're leaving, you can see up this side right here. This little, let me see if I can put the pointer. You can see this side up here from the street.
What about right there, like right in front of the
this one?
Yeah, like right there. Can you is that area visible very well?
No, this tree's right here. Look, this tree.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time when I was trying to do some coverage when people were coming in, this tree right here would obstruct my view. So just this right here. So this you can see this area, but here no, it's hard to see anything.
Yeah. See if this person did some reconnaissance throughout the day, that may be why he's targeting that area too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know, and if he's smart, which I think he is, he's probably going to do a lot of reconnaissance during the day. I mean, probably during the day and night, see what, you know, her movements are at night, see things like when she goes to sleep, when the lights turn off, etc. But there's less traffic out there. And so, you know, if law enforcement are going to be going through video of vehicles in the area, it's going to be easier to point out a vehicle driving by at night more often than it would during the day, where it could blend in with a lot more vehicles. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Here's another, yeah, they would definitely blend for sure. Here's another side view, a better view of how this tree, how it obstructs the view from the street. See that?
Yeah. See, that tells me.
See where her front door is? And he was saying the inside was her? No. There's too much wall that way for it to be that.
More than anything else, that this guy probably, given the back door being propped open and stuff, that was probably the entry exit point initial plan, and then something went wrong, and maybe, like I said, maybe he underestimated her mobility and had to change plans.
That does make more sense, right? Just to, you know, the doors are propped open. You're coming out from the back, and this entry, this door right here, this gate, that's where a lot of people were coming in and out. Detectives, the DA,
Tommaso,
just people that were coming in and checking out the house. Some people I didn't know who they were, but nonetheless, they were. This area right here was a high traffic area when I was out there.
You know, that pisses me off. You want to know why?
Why?
The gate was there.
Yeah, there's a gate right here,
and it was still there.
Yeah,
that pisses me off. Dude, they should have taken that gate. They should have taken the gate. Why the hell don't? The back doors are open. He's walking from that side. You know, as he's, you know, when the camera gets, you know, captures him, he's walking from the side of the driveway to the front door. You know, there's a good possibility that the guy parked here on the side. You know, the back doors are open. There's a good possibility he touched that gate. He maneuvered that gate. He may have even tried, if it was locked and he couldn't have access, he may have jumped the gate and then got on the other side and then opened it. There could be a treasure trove of DNA, or could have been, you know, DNA all on top of the fence, on the door latch, on all sorts of things. And I would have been checking out the top of that fence too back there, because that's an easier way to jump the fence to get into the backyard.
Yeah, and you're right too, because if you have those gloves and you're sweating, you're touching all these entry exit points. Yeah, absolutely right. These both gates, you're able to open the gate by reaching your hand out over.
Oh, geez.
That's how easily it is to open this gate. Both gates. That gate and then the one over here.
Mm.
Of course, it's going to be a movie.
That's what they were doing every single time they were there. Anybody was there, they would just reach over and open the gate like that.
Try and look for a video.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So I think that's how I think he got in initially, was just putting his hand over and opening the gate that way.
You see, this is one of the things that bothers me, is that they should have taken the gate. They should have taken the front door. They should have taken the tiles from the ground.
Yep.
They should have taken the back door that was propped open. Like anything that they knew that this guy touched, because that's the first thing that you're gonna, go through with DNA. And I just feel like law enforcement dropped the ball in this case really bad, which sucks, because like me being ex-law enforcement, I maybe I hold them to a higher standard but this isn't even they're not even meeting a below standard approach in this case, in my opinion.
I agree with you. When you're law enforcement, when you're a detective, when you're a sheriff, yeah, we do hold those people in power at a higher standard than the average person. And the integrity, honor, everything that goes into the badge and behind it, I agree. You have to carry yourself at a higher standard. I do agree with that.
What are your thoughts about the sheriff? Do you think he should step down from the investigation? If not, maybe perhaps just step down in totality?
He's just worthless.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I gave that guy such a benefit of the doubt. Maybe he could redeem himself. I was rooting for him at the beginning of the case, and I was like, look, you got this. Let's go. Let's do it. But the more and more the investigation went on, the more and more you start to find out about the scene was released right away, and then him not sending out the hair, and then later on they're saying that they did, that they're always been working with the FBI. But what does that mean? You could call him and say, hey, we got this. Yeah, we're communicating with the FBI. It just feels like he's playing with words, and he should step down. He should just get out of the way, get somebody in there. I know they were saying that morale's down. He got 100% no confidence vote. If at work somebody has 100% no confidence vote, I would just leave. I would just grab my bags, grab my stuff, and just take off, and then get that pension. That dude is in jeopardy of losing that pension.
Yeah, he definitely is. And he's become more of a problem, more of a question mark, more of a distraction from the truth. In the Brian Koberger case, Chief Fry ended up, I can't remember what his name was. I think he's in charge there now, but he had somebody there with him that was his PR guy. Talks to the media, make sure that everything goes well. To me, there's just so much evidence of micromanaging here.
Okay, hangy ho, I found the video. I do not own the rights to this music that's about to play. I do not own the rights to it. Let me get over on here. Okay. All right. This is Tommaso coming out from the back of Nancy's house. I wish I could turn off the music, but I can't. Oh, wait. I can. Gosh. All righty. There we go. All right. Thank you, JLR, for this coverage. All righty. Don't sue me. It looks like he's wearing a mask. Who this person is wearing a mask. You'll understand. Hanging out. Here we go. Look at it. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look. It looks like a mask, doesn't it? In proportion to his body, it looks like a mask. It might just be the way that I think it was Alex that taped it? I'm not sure, but it just does not look right. It doesn't look real. Let's watch it one more time. I've yet to be able to look at his gate to see if all I can do is stare at that giant head. One more time. Let me make sure I'm showing this to you. Oh, thank goodness I am. Right. I don't know. If you see a mask, just say, yes, I see a mask. All right. Okay. Thank you, JLR, for allowing me to use this. I appreciate it. Let's go back over here. Let's share this tab instead. Get off of there. Okay. Did anybody notice anything odd? Uh-huh. Yes. Dear. Okay. Well, let's get back to here. All right. Let's see what they're saying now.
Down to the point where, you had people that were in charge of the homicide division that have never worked a homicide. I mean, that tells me that this guy wants people in position that are grateful to be there and will do anything to stay there, including whatever he says, just because they're there in that position. Yeah, he doesn't have people there that are going to challenge him or his authority. And, this screams just micromanaging. This screams that this guy is above his, probably his experience and knowledge. And, I think he needs to take a step back. One of the biggest mistakes I think people make is that instead of surrounding themselves with smarter people and, trying to accomplish a goal, they fear that maybe perhaps that somebody would, I don't know, maybe overtake them. And so they surround themselves around people who will just be grateful to be there. And if that's the case, like it seems like in this situation, it seems like you're going to have, and Mark just dropped out. He'll be right back. He's been having some computer issues as well. I'm telling you, computer problems have been crazy.
Oh, you're not telling me.
I see him back. There you are, Mark. You good?
There we go. I reset the camera. Sorry about that.
No problem. No problem. I think you pulled up another video, right?
Yes. This is what the one that I wanted to show you. Because we were looking at the porch guy one, and this is during the day. This is drone footage. I tried to get as close as possible, which I did. So there's that other house over here. See up here?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. I see that. I recognize that one.
I'm just going over.
You see, if he had a jammer and it was able to affect those neighbors' houses, wouldn't you think that it would affect the houses that he's driving by too, that are about the same distance apart?
I would think so too. Yeah. I mean, I would think it would just mess everything up unless it's like a concentrated jammer.
Yeah.
I don't know if that exists or not, but yeah, if it's like concentrating, you're just pointing that thing at a specific location.
But that should say something about the guy too, because the jammers that I've seen from some folks doesn't reach that far. I mean, it's like 10 feet. And
really?
So, yeah, this guy must have been able, he would have had so Steve found the plans for one, and you can build one, and
really?
you can make it stronger.
Wow.
And this guy would have had to have had the knowledge and the forethought of that as well.
See,
I think I see blood drops.
Yeah, this is where I try to zoom in to try to see if there's any blood drops or anything, but I think the elements might have gotten them. But yeah, I tried so hard to try to zoom in and see if there was any blood. There's that cilantro, I call it cilantro, where you picked it up. There's that step right there. See that?
Yeah.
See that? Right there. And so I get in there with the drone. I'm trying to be careful. The mat's still there.
Yep.
That's
the debris
wild.
Still there.
Still
and then
there.
Now the blood's cleaned up. Looks like they used maybe bleach or something, but the mat's still there. Look, there's still debris on the mat.
Yep.
That's insane. That means that they hadn't even done a lift yet.
Let's look for that.
So I turned the drone around, and this is what it looks like during the day. the porch. So this is what I wanted to
Can you
capture.
turn it to the right, please?
See, this is what it looks like if you're looking out like that. And see,
Yeah,
there's a house. Yeah. See, there's a house right here.
That's where the
Right
lights
there.
come.
Right
Oh.
there.
So you know what those lights are that everybody keeps saying that he's looking back at and that he's looking at?
This house
Guarantee.
right there.
Yeah, it's the reflections of their windows. I think I can almost see them from here.
Yeah, it definitely is this house right here.
Yeah, I think it's a reflection from the side windows from the moon.
But this is what I wanted to show. Yeah, this is what I want to show you, and that's what you were asking. If the house you could see it, yes, you can see it. See the drive. That's where I'm at. The driveway when you're coming up, you can see the driveway up here to the porch. Real beautiful driveway. Real beautiful porch. Real beautiful flowers and plants. And so when you're driving by, then these obstructions are here. This tree, this cacti is huge. This other tree. And then there's like a little spot right here that you can see through, but not by much. And then you go on the other side, and that's where I was saying that you could see straight ahead to the to the back of the driveway up this. Mm-hmm. But during the night, you can't see anything. Nothing. Your lights, if you're going down this road, it's shining a little bit left and right, but you're not seeing anything. There's no depth from your left and your right, is what I want to say. What you're seeing is the forward lights, and then you're seeing the shadows too, where the brush is, and it's casting shadow too. So you just can't see anything. And so, yeah, I do believe that it was somebody that was familiar with this area, especially at night, to come here at Nancy's house. You had to have known where you were going. I would get lost even with GPS at night because that's how dark it is, even with GPS.
That's wild. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why, it seemed like law enforcement weren't just my opinion, law enforcement weren't of the opinion that the suspect left the neighborhood.
I did think about that too, and I felt like maybe Nancy was in one of those homes because that neighborhood does have a lot of guest homes. Was this perpetrator somebody that would, that was just there, visiting or renting?
Mm-hmm.
That's another thought.
Mm-hmm. Could be. Few more things I want to talk with you, Mark, before we take. I don't want to take too much of your time. Do you think one person was involved, or do you think there was multiple people?
I think both can be true. Both can be true. I can definitely see just this one person doing this, scoping out the place, being there for there was a video of Savannah coming home, and that was about 2 months before this happened. I think 2 months would be a good amount of time to plan this out by one person, but I also do think that more than one person could do this too, but I do think that one person could pull this off too.
Yeah. My only issue with multiple people is what has to be accomplished, right? So let's go with the thought process that this was always an attempt to abduct Nancy. So we would have to have more than one person who is capable or has the ability to get away from their family, to be away from their family throughout the night period. And then also to be, with Nancy throughout this process and not affect his job or his family or his friends to notice any of these things. And for one person to do it, it's tough. For multiple people to have that ability and not somebody notice, I think is a little bit tougher. And then also I think that the more people involved, the more likely somebody's going to speak to someone, whether they get drunk, whether they, are on something and they're talking to a friend or a family member or something. And then that person talks to someone, it eventually will get out. Especially if there's multiple people. Then you also have the paranoia aspect of it. I think some people had said that They thought that the porch guy was like maybe the idiot of the group. If you have an idiot of the group, they're most likely going to say something, most likely going to do something that's going to, lead back to them.
Yep, unless
And
together.
I'm not sold on that. I'm not sold on it, given the time frame also, and then the fact that the doors were propped open. I feel like
That's
if he
odd.
had help, right? One, they probably stick more to the plan of walking her out the back door. If there's two people and they have the doors propped open, one person can carry her from her shoulders, one person can carry her from her feet. You don't have to go out the front door. You know what I'm saying? You can continue your plan out the back door. And two, if you have multiple people there, you don't need something to prop open the back door. You would just use one of those persons. You get what I'm saying? So if you have the door propped, you just, both of you carry them, and it's to carry her, and it's easy to just follow the plan that you had. You had them propped open for a reason. I don't think you prop them open to just enter. You leave them propped open because that's your exit plan. You get what I'm saying? And so why not follow the exit plan by just carrying her out if you have the door propped open? And if you have three people, why do you need something to prop the door open?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Security.
And I think I think there was reports too that they changed plans because maybe a dog was barking back there.
Yes, there was a neighbor's dog barking.
I mean, maybe, but when I was out there, I don't know. I didn't really hear too many dogs out there, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't know.
So it's a weird time to have a dog outside.
The dog was
unless they're outside dogs. Did you notice any outside dogs while you were there?
Yeah, there's a lot of. I saw people walking their dogs, but I didn't hear them like at night. The dogs is what I want to say. But I did see people with dogs. But during the night, I didn't really hear much.
Well, I mean, it's becoming less rare, in my opinion, that you find like outside dogs chained to the fence and stuff, especially like in a high end area where there's probably like HOAs and things of that nature. They don't like that type of stuff. So I doubt it. But I mean, is it possible that the dog was barking from inside, could hear something? I know that Alina Smith mentioned that it was really loud to walk around there, that you could hear your footsteps, the crunch in the gravel quite loud, Yeah, so it's possible. The dog could hear something, and then an owner think that was the dog whining to go potty and then let the dog outside. So I mean that's 100%. There's an avenue there for that. Definitely, but
there's javelinas too out there, so they advise the dog owners to keep their dogs safe from them because they will attack and kill the dogs, and usually they come out at night, the javelinas.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like you're going very far, right? I mean, when do you decide that that's not the right move, right? Like when do you decide that you want to, if it's because the dog's barking, when do the dogs bark? Are they barking as you're making entry? If that's the case, why you're propping up the door, if you're changing your mind at that moment? Are they barking while you're out there in the back, and then you say, all right, never mind, and then now you got to take her inside and then walk her all the way through the house to the front door? I'm not sure about that one.
This shit makes you think.
Just kind of playing out the scenarios. Here it is. I was looking for this. I think that to have the doors propped open, this was definitely.
Let's look at this. Where did he find that at? I'd like to know. Right there's the entrance. Unless there's a small wall right there that says formal living room right in here. That is master bedroom right here, or right, is it there or here? Probably here. And that's where Nancy was. So, if he came in through the garage door, he almost had to know his way around there to get to her bedroom. And if he came from the back doors, that's their porch out on the back. Excuse me. Damn. And if he came in this way, that would probably be the easiest route. Zoom. And she had her hearing aids. She had hearing aids. So I'm going to assume, because my grandmother had hearing aids, that she took them out while she was sleeping. So she didn't hear a damn thing if that's what happened. What was he doing in there for 40 minutes? What was he doing? Was he scoping stuff out? Was he just looking around? What was he doing? And I'd love to know if there's a step inside that doorway, inside the entryway. Because somebody showed somebody's foot. You could see it on this side of the doorway. There are windows on each side of the door. Long windows. And somebody showed a foot moving. It's very quick. You had to look real hard. It almost looked like they were going up a step. Dang it. If I go looking around there, the FBI is gonna be checking on me. Why do you want to know Nancy's layout? Why? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's continue. Alrighty.
The exit plan. So something changed and had her come out here. Probably a movement thing, and I would doubt that it was a dog thing, because I mean, you're only coming around the corner here, and if you have multiple people, you can rush this. You don't have to go that slow. It shouldn't take very long, even if there's a dog barking, to get in and out of there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, man, this one's a strange case. What are your plans on uncovering it more? What do you plan on doing?
To be determined right now. Focusing on the Celeste Rivas case. I mean, it was just like perfect timing coming out back to California, an arrest with David. But I mean, I would love to go back. It's just I don't want to say that I'm going to do something and then, circumstances happen. So I always say maybe. But I really would like to go back and do searching and to learn how to search, because I do have one of my subs is it's like knows how to do searches and what to look for. So I would love to learn how to do that for future cases, to be boots on the ground, to actually go out there and search. I mean, there's so many because I love to hike, so there's a lot of missing hikers, and there is currently one in the Angeles National Forest, and they're asking experienced hikers to go out there and search. And so, that's something that I would love to do in the future.
That's amazing of you, man. If you do that, let me know. I'll promote whatever I can. I love to help out those that are doing great things. And yeah, if you're out there helping out folks like that, then I'd love to help you. High Desert Heat comes in saying, "Great show, guys. How's Daniel T going?" Daniel's actually doing a lot better, guys. He's talking a little bit more. Movement is not the greatest. For those that don't know, Daniel is a good friend of mine. We grew up together. He had a stroke a few weeks back.
Oh dear.
A pretty bad one, and he had some mobility issues, some talking issues. He's been home now, I think, a little bit over a week. At first, he was not the nicest, from what I understand, but here recently he's really turned it around, and he's got a long road ahead of him, probably several months, if not a year or two of recovery ahead of him when you have a stroke. But he's doing a lot better. I couldn't be so much more thankful and grateful for those that came and supported the channel. And we put out a video to support him. It's on my channel. For those that don't know who I'm drunk. I'm Daniel from the Drunk Turkey Show, and so we did that a few weeks ago. You guys don't mind going over and checking that out? I appreciate that, and really help him out, because he's a guy that's a performer. He's a musician and self-employed, and he doesn't have insurance and stuff, and so everything right now until his disability kicks in is out-of-pocket expenses, and 24-hour care is not cheap. And so anything would help. So if you guys would do that, I have a GoFundMe on my page for him. I'd appreciate it.
Can you send me the link for that so I can also throw that in my Discord, and we'll have the Shark family come through with that too, because the Shark family is really good at that stuff, and would love to help out your friend.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that would be great, because like that song, When It Rains It Pours, it's exactly like it. His wife just finished chemo, man.
Wow.
Yeah, she just, and I'm not sure she's out of the woods yet. She just finished chemo. They were struggling, and then he had a stroke, and it's
my chat's throwing prayer hands for Daniel.
I appreciate that. Yeah, his name's Daniel T. He's out in Midland, Texas. We grew up, friends since we were young, and I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I'll send you the information for that.
Please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
So we should do this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we should do this again too, man. I had a good time tonight. But yeah, his wife is recovering from cancer too.
Cancer. Yeah, definitely some thoughts and prayers to him and his wife and his family, for sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. His name's Daniel T. Her name's Starlet. And when we found out, we did a little thing for her, and then she just finished chemo, and like I said, we don't know if she's out of the woods yet on her own. And then Daniel had a stroke. He it was, I think, high blood pressure related.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he's a fairly young guy. He's like 50, 51. And so fairly young for this to happen to him. And so it's tough times. I'm going to try to go see him. Midland, Texas from me is about 6 hours, 7 hours away. And so I've been meaning to get out there. But yeah, he's going through it, him and his family. But yeah, I'd love to get your thoughts on the David case and stuff like that as well. We should do this again. I think this was really fun.
Yeah, I was really nervous doing this, and
oh no, man, you're good.
I do appreciate you calming my nerves down. So thank you for having me. I will be going out on Thursday, if God permits, Thursday to LA to another hearing of David in the Celeste Rivas case.
Awesome, man. Send me the link when you do that. I'll share it, and so that everybody can watch. If you're watching this on the DT show or Drunk Turkey show, I have Mark's link in the description. It's also in the title of the show. So just go click over there. Let's get him some subscribers. If you guys don't mind, like and share as well. And then for Mark's family, if you can find me on the Drunk Turkey show or DT show.
Yeah, I promote you too, man. When your show comes out, I'll put it on my Discord. So yeah, definitely go check out Daniel, guys. The Shark family, amazing family. So check out Daniel. He's former law enforcement, and as you guys can see, great insight and great perspective on any case. And so go check him out, guys. I'll be dropping his link too.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Well, thank you, Mark. This has been fun. I'll be back on tomorrow night, guys, probably about 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about. It might be the Guthrie case. It might be me, Nancy Guth. It might be David. Also, talking about the scientists who've gone missing or have passed away mysteriously here recently. I'm not sure if you've heard about those cases. It's pretty insane. There's like 9 or 10 scientists who have died or have been killed or have gone missing in the last 3 years, having to deal with like propulsion and top secret government type work. It's insane. And so, yeah, it's William McCaslin is the most recent guy. He was a general for Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. He went missing under some suspicious circumstances. Another lady who had, I guess she was working on some sort of advanced propulsion. She went missing as well. Crazy stuff. And so go check that out. But what are you doing next? You said Thursday. Are you going to be live tomorrow? Or is Thursday the next planned show for you?
Most likely Thursday, but sometimes I will do, maybe an hour live or go on Discord Voices for members only. But
Well, there you go. Well, it's good to talk to you, Mark, and congratulations on all your success that you've had. Well earned. You have a great night, and we'll see everybody next time, y'all. Peace out.
All right, bye.
Okay, guys. Well, that was not bad, was it? Stop sharing. Okay. Now, what we're going to show you. Do you guys like the hair Buddha? I like hair Buddha, but you know what? I'm going to wrap things up. I think I'm going to go clean the bathroom. Yeah. That will keep me busy. Just need to get a box. Yep. Get things done. And yeah. So, if you're watching on repeat, hey, what's up? You're late. Okay, guys, you take care, and we will see you next time. Or maybe not. Don't be an asshole, though. Bye-bye.